All right, first of all, let's address something. You do not need to find a medium to connect to God or divine energy source, whatever. All you've got to do is you in yourself. Sit down with yourself and then focus on your breathing. That's it. Because that you yourself, your divine energy, that feeling, that energy you feel within you when you think about God or when you talk about God, that is divine energy. So you don't need a medium to connect you to God. You're gonna find all these YouTube pages and TikTok, everybody talking about this is how crystals write down this method of manifestation. Sage, at the end of the day, it's about you, because you are that divine energy.
I was there when I needed someone who wasn't getting over you.
What's up? What's poppin'? Hi, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Ivy. Please be sure to subscribe if you like my content. All right, so today we're gonna be talking about some of the things that made me realize that what I have been going through this past couple of months was a spiritual awakening. You may find yourself relating to one or two things that I'm about to mention just now. And if you do, there are very high chances that you may also be going through a spiritual awakening. So stay woke. The most important thing for me that has changed my life literally is understanding the concept of death and how it happens as a result of my spiritual awakening, of course. And then I have found myself being able to relate with the dead at a very deep level. And especially because, just in case you're not aware, I lost my mom some time ago. And for me, the most important thing that I have realized connecting to my source or my creator is realizing that my mom, even though she may not be here in the physical dimension, she's still somewhere, right? People don't just die and disappear. That's why we have the concept of incarnation. Please educate yourself on these things. Actually, it's mind-blowing if you think about it. So me getting to look at my mom as my spirit guide, my guardian angel who watches over me, it is so satisfying. Because like I get to, even when I have like bad moments, I just look at her photo, I whisper a prayer or something, and somehow things just work out. I see signs from my mom. I see her in my dreams. And it's like being able to relate with this person who I loved so much. My mom was literally my life. Being able to relate with my mom even in her death is like the best thing that has happened to me as a result of this spiritual awakening. I have found myself missing my mom so much. Physically, I do miss her. I think you miss the hugs, you miss the, you miss the moments when you talk. But at the end of the day, I still feel her presence. I still know she's taking care of me. I still know she's mothering me. I still know she's by my side, and learning that has really helped me. If you have like people in your life who lost their lives maybe and they were close to you, I promise you that closeness doesn't just end because they are gone. They're still somewhere taking care of you. Make them your spirit guides. Talk to them more often. They can see shit you can't see. How we are brought up in the world we live in is that you find things happening and you just go with the flow. Think about it. When you were kids, your work was going to church on Sunday and then going to school during the weekdays, right? And so all these systems, I have found myself starting to question all these things and how much they're benefiting my higher self, right? For example, the school system and looking at how it operates generally, I realized that school is one of those things, the system itself is kept there just to keep kids doing something, just to keep kids busy. Because imagine a world where kids were idle. This is gonna sound so controversial, but it's my truth. I think school favors a particular percentage of people in our society, but yet the creatives and people who think more creatively do not tend to be favored by the system. This capitalism system teaches you literally that you're gonna go to school and then get a job and then work in that job until you're probably 65, and then you get a retirement fund and you die. I have found myself questioning a lot of, all these things that were imposed on me as a child. For example, the church system. If you haven't watched my previous video talking about how detaching from Christianity for me, please go check that out. But for me, the church has now become something that I no longer feel serves me in my best interest. The school system still doesn't feel like it serves my best interest. The capitalism system does not feel like it served my best interest. As a result of me waking up, I have realized that I now know what I deserve. And please do your research. All those desires that you have in your soul, all your soul desires, they belong to you. You deserve whatever you want. You deserve whatever you desire. But you see, because again of this capitalist system, we are almost taught and programmed to think you have to work really, really, really hard to get the life you desire. While in reality, you just need to express your soul desires to the universe, to the creator, to the divine energy, the source, God, and being able to state your desire to that divine energy itself is gonna bring it to you. All right, so I learned this one thing. All you have to do in this world, and just do your research, please, do your research. All you have to do in this world is find a system that provides service to humanity, right? That's literally it. And then adjust your mindset to believe that you deserve everything you desire. That's all you have to do. And that's just how wealth will come your way. That's just how health will come your way. All these rich people you see out here, they are normal human beings like us. The only difference is they found a service to provide to humanity and therefore make money out of it. And also, you adjust your mindset first to believe that you're worth it, that you deserve the wealth you desire. That's where manifestation comes through. If you're finding yourself very interested about how to manifest or, manifesting in your own life, it may be a result of a spiritual awakening, that you're waking up to the fact that you can get anything you want. You do not need to follow a particular system to get to where you want to get. It doesn't have to be this ladder that you climb from class 1 to 4th year for you to become what you want to be. You just need to believe that you're worth it. And indeed, you will be. The universe will confirm to you. Manifestation is playing a very critical role in my spiritual awakening currently. I'm realizing and learning a lot about it. And it's crazy how, for real, you just need to sit down with a pen and paper and state your desire to the universe. Maybe what I do is, this is just me. What I do is I write a letter, literally. I write there, "Dear Universe, from Ivy." And then I state everything maybe that I may be wanting. Even if it's something so random, like this nice notebook I saw. Actually, my notebook, the one I use for my content, I manifested it the same way. Let me show you guys. Cute, right? Cute. I just wrote it down in a paper. I didn't even know where the money to buy the notebook was gonna come from, but I knew I was gonna get it either way. And somehow it found its way to me. All you've got to do is state your desire. I want you to remember that. Your desires, they are worth it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be thinking of all those things you wanna own or have. They are worth it. Write them down and find a service to provide to humanity. That's it. Imagine, I'm really waking up. This right here is like the most important thing I have been learning lately. Embracing duality. Do you know, in this world, look at the yin and yang, right? There is darkness, the same way there is light. There is sadness, the same way there is joy. There is sickness, the same way there is health. All these things, they coexist. And I've had people on TikTok ask, so why does God permit evil to happen? And in my mind, I'm like, God does not permit evil to happen. Evil just exists. God is creation. In the Bible, they say the world was formless and desolate before God created it. When it was like that, what came out was equally good and bad. That's why we had to have the Garden of Eden and the forbidden fruit. And God gave us the power that no other creature in this entire universe has. And that is choice. That is why there's evil coexisting among us. But you see, what we tend to do is we embrace the light. We embrace the beautiful things, but we don't want to deal with the bad things. Well, at the end of the day, they're both part and parcel of your growth as a human being. Inside you, there is light and darkness in the same way. And that's why when you go for therapy, most of the times they call that work you have to do to yourself shadow work. Because it's you dealing with your shadow. Your shadow is what carries your insecurities. It's what makes you feel maybe less worthy. It's all the traumas you've picked up growing up. It's all the negative things about you. And then there's a light in you that is so beautiful, that is so passionate, that is so kind. These two coexist in the same way within you. Okay, and so the most important thing I am learning is to embrace that fact that even inside me there's negativity and positivity. Sometimes I just want to sit down and cry, and that's fine. Other times I'm so happy, I'm literally jumping up and down like a 2-year-old, and that's great. But at the end of the day, it's about accepting the both. That when you're sad, when you have negative thoughts, you literally just sit there. And this I learned so recently, it blew my mind. When I'm having negative thoughts, I just allow myself, literally sit there and sort of meditate and allow yourself to watch your thoughts pass like clouds. Because at the end of the day, they are gonna be there. Their thoughts, if they are negative, obviously they are thoughts from your shadow, from all what you had to endure as a child in your toxic relationships. Okay, and so all those thoughts that are coming in your mind, literally just sit there and watch them happen. Actually, you know what I realized, especially for me very personally, when I watch my thoughts happen, like the negative thoughts happen, I realize they have less power over me. For example, if you're going through something and you feel scared or there's something inside you that is resisting, sit down with your journal and write what that thing is down. Process all those negative emotions. It's okay. It's a part of life. How can you accept happiness when you haven't been sad? You get me? How can you be grateful for health when you haven't been sick? How can you be grateful for wealth when you haven't been poor? You guys saw these flowers last week, right? Yeah? And they were so beautiful. I remember when I bought them, they were so perfect. I literally just wanted to hold them the whole time. But now, they are withering and they are going and they are dying. And very soon, they're going to start rotting in the house, And so we're going to have to throw them. I'm going to have to throw them away. Let me show you more flowers that I bought at the same time. See now, look at this flower. This flower, I promise it was perfect when it came. But now, it's drooping and it's dying. They're dry even. This is the reality of what life is. Sometimes you're happy, you're buzzing, you're feeling good, you're feeling nice, and embrace that, right? You embrace that automatically. But at the same time, when you're at your lowest, when shit is just hitting the fan, when you can't seem to get it right, it's also fine. It's a part of being the perfectly imperfect you. The biggest lessons that I have learned in my life came from a point when I had to experience so much emotional pain. And I hated it at that time. But getting out of it showed me what I am capable of. First of all. And then taught me a lot about myself and about my life in general. So it's fine. All those experiences are neither good nor bad. The same way, it's neither good or bad for this flower to be drooping like this, and some few days ago, it was fresh as hell. They are neither good nor bad. It's just fate. Embrace it. Love it. Literally, love the roller coaster that life is. When you're having a good time, have a fucking good time. And when you're in the pits, cry yourself to sleep. It's fine. Learning from your past experiences is very, very important. Look at your past. And although it's going to come with some cringe, because there are times when you're like, What was I even? Oh my God. It's fine. It's fine. It had to happen to get you where you are. And even where you're headed is brighter than you can ever imagine. I promise you, even once you achieve those goals, there are still gonna be difficulties. My content for me has become a very, very spiritual journey. I hope to bring you guys along with me. I love talking about spirituality now. I was shying away from this topic for a hot minute, but I decided, you know what, yeah, I'm just gonna be doing whatever makes me happy. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.